Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Matthew Boyd. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Got him swinging. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Blake Dunn.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Now here is Ellie De La Cruz.
That's in. Ball two.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Eugenio Suarez.
That one fouled off. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. 2 down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for the Reds in this one, Chase Burns. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
That misses. Ball one. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Pitch misses there. Ball two. That's down and in. Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Alex Bregman. Now it's Alex Bregman. Yeah, that's fouled off. Burns. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
All one.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Just
inside
off
ball.
the inside edge.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
In the dirt, and the count's full. And Swanson will take his base.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Moises Ballesteros stands in now and watches strike one. That's to third. Sends it across to first, and that is that. Scoreless after one. Here at Wrigley Field. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart.
Nope.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 7, Spencer Steer.
This one in the air. Shaw. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So digging in, Tyler Stevenson.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And that is strike one.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Second inning here, no score. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom half of inning number 2. Matt Shaw digs in now. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That's in there. That's strike 2. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Late with the swing there. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Cubbies looking to strike first here in game 3 of this 4-game series.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive. The Cubs with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. McLean flips it. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Nope.
2 outs with a runner at third.
That's ball 2.
And now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Dane Myers. And a foul ball. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. On the ground right side, and he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The designated hitter, J.J. Bleday.
This one in the air center field. Alcantara gets under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Blake Dunn.
And the batter now, Blake Dunn.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Bunt attempt popped up, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Kingery.
That one found hard the other way.
Ball in.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Hey.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
Ball 1.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alex.
And now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Matt McLean.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Now tried to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Whoa, that's down.
The Reds yet to pick up a hit here.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Check swing, and he went 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. So 12 up, 12 down. Back here at Wrigley Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Foul ball there.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And a big swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. Suarez. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, number 6, Matt.
So up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 now.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball,
really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. On the ground to first. Stewart. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Through 4. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart.
Well, these Reds, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Gets him to chase after that one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Stevenson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through that one for strike 2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Here at Wrigley Field, Michael Conforto will climb in. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner around third. The relay. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Alcantara in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Chase Pierce Johnson will take over.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
Up the middle. McLean. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Here's Nico Horner.
Hey!
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, left side. Steer under it. That is the inning. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Dane Myers, the next to hit.
The right fielder, Dane Myers.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. Got the bat going too soon and strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Ball. Down.
Lede not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
Ball, that's outside.
The Reds hitless so far in the game. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. This one popped up. Conforto coming on. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. That's out number 2. So up next, Blake Dunn. First time up was a pop out. Bunting for a hit. The underhand flip. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man on second, 2 down. And that is out of play. In the dirt. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. Another inning in the books. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Alex Bregman. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Bregman measures 5 feet 10 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Just missed. Foul ball. The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Ballesteros now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Myers under it, and that's the third out. Cubs. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Bullpen action for the Cubs. Daniel Palencia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Milner warming up as well. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Bounce to third. Bregman. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like new pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Daniel Palencia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time,
Ellie looking to steal. Pitch in for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Tying run at the plate. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one popped to short. Takes it in for the out. Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart.
First baseman, Sal Stewart.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that one a little bit high. The tying run at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Spencer Steer up next for the Reds. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Check swing, he held up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses the zone. 3-1. Tyler Stevenson on deck for Cincinnati. And it's through for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the run from second. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, runner goes, ball outside, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Two on, 1 out. In the air, right field. 2 down. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder, James Myers.
There's a line drive to left field. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in, Matt Shaw. That one off the mark. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. That's in for a strike. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Pierce Johnson is done. So a lefty out of the pen, Brock Burke.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning. Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
The 2-1. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup.
The right fielder, number 12, Scott Kingery.
So now it's Kingery taking a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here the bottom of the 7th.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going on.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Nice work from the Cincinnati. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Obi Milner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game.
There you go.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings through the sweeper.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has the switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line. And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Matt McClain will hit next. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Here goes the runner. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
So the tying run at second.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 3-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part.
New arm out of the bullpen, Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
It's getting late, Boog. He's not really going to go over, is he? Every time we talk someone up, it's like the baseball gods tune in and laugh.
He was late there, strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That misses, and a count even 1-1. Tap back to the mound. Fires over to first. That ends the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. And fouled off. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alex Bregman.
That one's in there. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Out number 2.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The batter number 7.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. And that chance handled. The throw to first. Out number 3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Here at Wrigley Field. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Activity in the bullpen. Colin Ray getting loose out there. Ferguson also throwing. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Fouled off left side. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Check swing, but he went too far. Now 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
2 down, nobody on. Misses outside, and that's ball 2.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Pitch misses, and now 3-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 9th. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs 2.
Now pitching for
Emilio Pagan comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Ballesteros leading things off and takes a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Pagan pitching for the 20th time this season. And he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. 1-run game, bottom 9. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the splitter and it was effective.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, number 6, Matt.
In there for strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go.
Suarez to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Cubs,
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Michael Conforto, the next Cub to hit. And that's in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Cubbies with only 1 out left. On a line. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds add another to their winning streak.
Every night they come to play, and they've racked up a really impressive win streak to this point. To win this many games in a row, you have to be at least a little lucky, but more than that, you have to execute. We're seeing that from them right now.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Okay, Singy, let's get right to it. Quite the win streak on the line coming into this one.
Yeah, Boog, they seem to have a force field around them lately, but you know anything can happen. Looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Ben Brown. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense, and thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for them today, or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
Ellie De La Cruz up. His career feels like it was shot out of a cannon. He flew onto the scene. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Comes up empty.
Ellie's debut was a special one. Reached base 3 times, had a double, and scored a run against the Dodgers. The next day, hits his first career home run. Definitely made an instant impact. Fast forward to July 8th in Milwaukee, De La Cruz singled in the go-ahead run and then stole second, third, and home in the span of 3 pitches. He stole every base, which gave him 16 steals in his first.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. But it's wide of the bag and gets away. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
In plenty of time to first, 2 away.
Okay, just in case, there's also Lenny Wilkins, Ichiro, Sean Kemp, Sue Bird, Clint Dempsey, Steve Largent, and of course, Marshawn Lynch. Who did I miss? I'm sure someone will let me know.
In the air out towards right center. And that is that. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Ian Happ up to hit.
Oi!
You'll Swing and a miss as he was late that time. battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Michael Busch. Busch not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. The 0-1 on the ground. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Number 3.
2 out, space is empty. Next to hit, Alex Bregman.
B-Ride.
On the ground to the left. Long throw to first. And they get Bregman for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Sal Stewart. There's a line drive to left field. And a quick out, number 1. Friedel went deep in his most recent game. No score here in the second. Ripped into left center, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here is Will Benson. Swings through that one for strike 1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boo. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch it.
Ball.
The Reds with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Swings through that. Stays alive. Man at second.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. The 2-2 on the way. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Wrigley Field, Seiya Suzuki steps in. League leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
No, that's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And now 2-2. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Bunting for a hit. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Dansby Swanson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Fought off foul.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Liner snagged at first.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning. Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Home run number 5 on the season. The Cubs strike first. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Matt Shaw. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one finds the corner. That is strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Well, Siggy, this team was red hot coming in, but playing from behind early.
Yeah, the key is staying patient, trusting what's been working, and giving themselves a chance to turn it around as the game goes on.
Trying to bunt his way on. Kingery. On to first. Out. Close play against the speedy runner.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems. And this one is just about as close as it gets.
Bunting for a hit. The flip, but it's not in time. Base hit. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
1 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Foul ball there. Man at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Into the shrubbery and out of here. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And we're level. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Ball 1.
Lowe in his 7th season, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. 2 down, nobody on. Tied up here in the early going. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One, 2 now.
Ball 2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And that is that. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. 2-2 game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on back here at the friendly confines. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Scott Kingery up to hit. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning. Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
On the ground at first, and that's just foul.
Ball.
That misses. Ball 3. Alex Bregman on deck for the Cubs. Fights it off. He'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
3-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Hampson on to first. Out number 3. Cubs are down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And we're back. Well, this team has been mowing through opponents of late, Singy. Still a lot of game left, but they have some work to do to extend that win streak.
Yeah, Boog, that's the true test. Eventually, you're going to get pushed. The real question is, can you dig in, make adjustments, and find a way to keep it alive?
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Third home run of the season, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next, TJ Friedl doubled his first time up.
Hee-haw!
Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong drifts towards it. One away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder, number 30, Will Benson.
Swings through that one for strike two. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side, Kingery tosses to first, 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ball 1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. One for the Reds on the homer. To the bottom of inning. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-2.
Ball.
Really
No.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short. Gloves it on the dive. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first.
Down. Ball.
1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league. Oh, great stop. Acrobatic throw for 1, and that's a double play. Wow.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Crow Armstrong now. His dad, Matt, grew up a huge Cubs fan and passed that fandom along to PCA. When Pete was a young kid, he'd either have his dad take him out back to play baseball, or he'd put him in front of the TV and watch the Kerry Wood 20 strikeout game from 1998.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That
Ball.
misses, and the count is 2-2. Goes down looking. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 3-2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Hampson.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Kingery. And he beats it. He's safe.
Up next,
no problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're
for the Cubs, number 46, Tyler Ferguson.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. That's just his 70th stolen base of the year. No big deal. Man at second. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one hit to right. Suzuki settles under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Next for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He's already homered in this game.
Ball 1.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Colin Ray up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Little, the lefty, warming up as well. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Ball.
That's down and in. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 5th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Stepping in, Sal Stewart. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Up the middle. Kingery flips it, and it beats him. What a play. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's 5-2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Wrigley Field, Swanson digs in.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
High.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away. Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. The Cubbies trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Designated hitter, Matt.
2 down, bases empty. So up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
High.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And the 0-2. That's out to center field. Done. Should have this one. And that will end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 5. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Colin Ray.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next to Cincinnati.
So digging in, Tyler Stevenson, 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. The throw into second. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up, and that's a foul ball. Ray, 35 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa.
Ball, that's too low.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're still out in front 5-2. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Kingery.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Half lays off.
It's frustrating for these guys because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
Hauls it in, one away. One out man at first. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Off the plate.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Man on second, 2 down.
Outside.
Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Cubs leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Here at Wrigley Field, you know, Singy, we've talked all broadcast about how hot this team has been. To no one's surprise, they're getting it done again.
Yeah, that's what good teams do. They don't just win, Boog. They take control and make it look routine.
Popped up, and that's a foul ball.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
He's safe. On with a bunt single.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Way inside. Two now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Suarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall, should score the run. Runner from second scores as they add on. And in its second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Man on second, 2 down.
No.
The 1-1. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitch. New arm out of the bullpen, Luke Little.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for us.
Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 7 and the Cubs 2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 7th, Seiya Suzuki. One of the best bats in the league this season, Siggy.
Yeah, line drives, gap to gap. He's doing it all, Boog. And those extra base hits are just piling up.
He rarely chases and doesn't miss the mistake pitches.
Yeah, he's a professional hitter, plain and simple, and he's making pitchers pay.
In the air, right field. Benson on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Number 4, Pete Armstrong.
In the air, left field. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home. 2 down.
No.
Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. 1 left. Ready to begin the 8th. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter, J.J. Bleday.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
Ball.
Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So up next Tyler
Cincinnati,
Stevenson.
the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And that one up and in. Look out. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side here. Bottom of the 8th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Matt Shaw. Abbott still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game.
Now pitching for
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Connor Phillips.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Happ, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Nice grab. There's 1. Back to first, and it's over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael.
Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
The Reds leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch in for a strike at 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman.
Yeah.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Two on, 2 outs. That to right. Lede towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. It's the Reds 7 and the Cubs 2.
For the Cubs,
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Webb.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Ellie.
Man at first, Ellie De La Cruz. Now at the plate, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man at second. Check swing. He went. 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong in position, and there's one away.
Up next in Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Foul ball. And now the 0-1. Pitch kicks away. No advance, though. Caught him looking for the K. Suarez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. On the ground right side. And the inning is over. Reds leave 1, but they're still on top 7-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning. The 0-2. To short, could be 2. 1 at second. Over to first, but he beats it.
He's in there. He's safe.
1 out, man at first. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson.
Yeah.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swings and misses. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate.
And what a play! Ball game.
This team is absolutely cooking right now. They're running off wins like it's the easiest thing in the world. Today was just like any other day for them. They show up at the ballpark and they expect to take home the W. They're playing some great baseball right now.
7-2 your final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Okay, Singy, let's get right to it. Quite the win streak on the line coming into this one.
Yeah, Boo. They seem to have a force field around them lately, but you know anything can happen. Looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us today.
First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for Cincinnati, Brady Singer. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jeremy Pena leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Christian Walker.
Hey!
That missed by a lot. And that is ball one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just underway here in Cincinnati. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Isaac Paredes.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
On the ground. They take the force out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Garrett Hampson. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Bunting for a hit. And safe at first, a bunt single.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense, and thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for them today or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Paredes takes it in for the out, and there's one away. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Suarez smashed a couple of homers in his last game. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Home run number 15 on the year. The Reds score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Chases that one upstairs.
Always fun to see a team get the walk-off win, Boog, and I'm sure he's feeling pretty good after what he was able to do and come through for them in the clutch. We'll see what he's got in store for this one.
Comes up empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone! It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. High fly ball, right field. Smith settles under this one. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back here in Cincinnati, we move ahead to the top.